Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Explained, the show where we break down the tech in the gear that you use. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Borealis Snowboards carbon power beams. What are they? How do they work? And do you need them? So carbon power beams is what Borealis is calling their carbon layups in their snowboards. I don't necessarily feel that they're real beams where they're actually thicker carbon inlaid into the core. They're more or less just on top or on the bottom additives. They're just arranged to give you added snap, response, stability. That's it. It's not like they're actually putting an actual three-dimensional carbon beam into the snowboard. There are companies that do that out there. This is just a little bit of a take on what carbon can actually do. Now, it actually does work. You do get all those fine properties like snap, power, stability out of it. So it does work. And you might be a rider that absolutely needs it. You also might be a rider that just needs a jib noodle. I don't know. I don't know who's watching this. So they do work. And you might need them, you might not need them. But it's kind of a little bit of marketing BS where they're like, it's a carbon power beam. And you're like, it's not three-dimensional. It's just a flat additive laid on there. And I've looked at all their boards and I'm like, no, there really isn't anything like that. So just take that with a grain of salt when you see it. You are going to get the properties of carbon, but it's not like an actual true beam in there. All right, did you learn what Borealis's carbon power beams are? Good, there is hope for you yet. Anyways, if you're new here and you haven't been offended by me at any point during this video or others, why don't you subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications, that way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here, do you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'm going to continue to be your host because somebody has to look through all the marketing BS for you people, and I do mean you people, and I'll see you in another video.